Prepare for an economic surprise that will make you question everything you thought you knew. Imagine this: Ireland, a country with beautiful scenery and a long history, is becoming a giant among economies. In a surprising turn of events, Ireland has a GDP per person of a huge $145,000 in the year 2023, leaving other countries financially in their wake. But here's the catch: how can a country known for its natural beauty beat out economic giants on the world stage? Come with us as we explore the world of Irish economics. Find out what's behind the country's huge growth and determine if this financial fairy tale is true. Get ready for a ride that will make you think about what's possible and what's not. Can a country with peaceful landscapes beat the chances of the economy? The $145,000 GDP per person for Ireland in 2023 is shocking. But how can a country known for its beauty beat the biggest economies? Come with us as we look into the Irish economy, finding growth secrets and figuring out what's true and what's not. Get ready to ask questions about the unlikely. A unique journey begins in the heart of the Emerald Isle, a place with rolling hills and stories that have been told for hundreds of years. Ireland, a country with much history, has surprised everyone by becoming a major economic force worldwide. Its journey from economic trouble to success is a story of persistence, creative thought, and smart planning. This amazing journey captures the mind and offers deep lessons for countries trying to find their own paths to victory in the face of hardship. For a trip through Ireland's economy, you must take a trip back through its past. The 19th century wrote a story of hardship that cast a shadow over the country's future. The Great Famine left deep scars on the country's economy and people. The Encumbered Estates Act, passed in 1849, added to the problems and worsened things. This law made it possible for debt-ridden farms to be sold at auction, which led to a wave of mass evictions that not only upended people's lives but also caused economic instability and social turmoil. But Ireland's strength shone through. As a changing force, the first sign of change was the Land Act of 1881, which gave tenants and farms more power over time. This was a big change that challenged the long-held power of landlords. This movement gained steam and reached a peak with the Wyndham Act of 1903. This important law gave farmers the right to buy their land from landlords. This broke the long-standing pattern of abuse that landlords have been weaving for centuries. As Ireland's fight for freedom heated up, the British finally lost control on April 18, 1949. But even after they were freed, the marks of history remained. A slow economic growth rate and a diaspora of talented people looking for better opportunities abroad cast a shadow, leading to a slow decline in population. Against this background, a new chapter in Ireland's economic story began. A moment of profound significance unfolded with the introduction of the Talat strategy, a collaborative endeavor that witnessed political parties joining forces to confront Ireland's economic hurdles. Central to this strategy were the reduction of taxes and the implementation of reasonable spending cuts. These twin pillars laid the foundation for an atmosphere conducive to heightened investment and augmented consumer activity. This juncture in Ireland's economic annals was transformative, sparking a glimmer of optimism and inaugurating an epoch of transformation. The Talat strategy was a resounding acknowledgement of the potency of unity during periods of economic turbulence. It was an exceptional instance where political factions set aside their differences and coalesced around a shared objective: revitalizing Ireland's economy. This strategy facilitated the enactment of pragmatic policies and evolved into a blueprint that other nations grappling with economic trials could emulate. The 1990s marked a turning point in Ireland's economic narrative, introducing an era of growth that would redefine the nation's trajectory. The emergence of the Celtic Tiger epoch witnessed Ireland's metamorphosis from a struggling nation to a triumphant success story. An impressive annual growth rate of 9.4% propelled the nation's GDP to unparalleled heights, garnering international attention and bestowing upon Ireland the illustrious moniker of the Celtic Tiger. At the heart of this transformative growth were Ireland's alluringly low tax rates, which acted as a magnet for foreign investors, ushering in a tide of capital and fostering an environment of economic expansion. This financial influx set the stage for progressive labor policies that confronted and conquered unemployment challenges, steering the country toward broader prosperity. The canvas of Ireland's economy was adorned with vivid strokes of construction booms, upswings in consumer spending, and symbiotic partnerships that stoked the flames of growth. With the integration of women into the workforce and a surge in investment directed at education, Ireland's intellectual capital flourished, adding to the richness of its economic portrait. A pivotal dimension to this success was Ireland's membership in the European Union, a gateway facilitating global trade, further cementing its position as a rising luminary in the constellation of the world's economies. The 21st century ushered in a new chapter of challenges and prospects for Ireland's economic journey. The decision to embrace workers from fellow EU member states in 2004 marked a turning point that ignited a second wave of economic prosperity, infusing fresh vitality into Ireland's industries. This revitalization spanned technology, tourism, and foreign enterprises, yielding a rich tapestry of job opportunities and a catalyst for substantial corporate investments. However, the global financial turmoil in 2008 cast a somber hue over Ireland's economic landscape. In a strategic move to shield the nation's financial stability, the government sought assistance from the European Union and the IMF. This resilience illustrated Ireland's unwavering spirit and led to the formulation of rescue packages that functioned as crucial life rafts for its economy. By 2012, glimpses of recovery began to surface, bolstered by the inflow of multinational corporations attracted by Ireland's favorable tax climate. This period of growth was punctuated by a staggering 26% upsurge in GDP in 2015, an occurrence often humorously dubbed leprechaun economics. This exceptional surge not only showcased Ireland's impressive bounce back, but also reasserted its position as an economic powerhouse to be reckoned with. Beneath the surface of statistics lies a narrative of diversity that forms the bedrock of Ireland's economic prowess. The emergence of tech giants from across the globe within the borders of Ireland has played a pivotal role in propelling the nation's prosperity forward. A multitude of foreign enterprises, with some even choosing Ireland as their headquarters, have collectively reshaped the country into a vibrant hub spanning various industries. The exportation of software services, medical devices, and pharmaceuticals has indelibly etched Ireland's name as a commanding presence in the global economic arena. Another gem in Ireland's economic crown is the aviation sector, where it stands as a hub for multinational aircraft corporations that manage a substantial portion of the worldwide fleet. An astonishing 22% of the global aircraft fleet and a staggering 40% of the globally leased aircraft fleet bear the hallmark of Ireland's influence. Ireland's trip is much more than just an interesting story. It is also a complete guide for countries that want to find prosperity in the middle of trouble. Ireland's resurgence is based on the fact that it is good at making policies at the right time to boost employment and directing financial help during times of crisis. Its story isn't just an interesting fact, it's also a light that shows the way for countries facing problems and encourages them to come back from the depths of despair with renewed strength and resolve. Ireland's journey through economic ups and downs is like a symphony, with notes of perseverance, creativity, and strategic planning. From escaping the shadows of history to grabbing chances with both hands, Ireland's story is filled with the triumph of a country that didn't let its problems decide its future. As Ireland's journey continues, it stands as a chapter in its history and a lasting example of how the unwavering human spirit can turn even the worst situations into a masterpiece of victory. Ireland's economic journey is a testament to the remarkable power of resilience, innovation, and strategic thinking. From overcoming historical shadows to embracing global opportunities, Ireland has demonstrated that even a nation with serene landscapes can become an economic powerhouse. The tale of its resurgence offers a blueprint for countries navigating their way through adversity, showcasing the importance of timely policies, collaborative strategies, and a steadfast spirit. What can other nations learn from Ireland's journey? How can economies faced with challenges harness the same determination to carve their path to prosperity? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more just like it, leave a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to tap the bell icon to turn on notifications so you can stay updated with all of our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.